Hard to believe, but this firework was massive. On February 8, 2020, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, became home to an astonishing spectacle when a 375-pound aerial firework was launched, setting the record for the heaviest firework ever recorded. As it soared skyward, it reached an eye-popping height of 201 feet, dazzling spectators with its vibrant colors and brilliant patterns lighting up the night sky. This incredible achievement was officially recognized by Guinness World Records, marking a thrilling moment for both the town and the firework enthusiasts who gathered to witness the launch. Imagine standing there, watching an enormous piece of artistry shoot up into the heavens, filling the atmosphere with cheers and excitement. With such a memorable event, Steamboat Springs certainly lit up the 2020 winter skies. Who knew a firework could bring so much joy and be part of a world record? Prepare to be amazed by the largest snow globe collection. A woman from China has captured the Guinness World Record with an impressive collection of over 4,300 snow globes. This fascinating hobby began in 2000, sparking a passion that led her to invest more than $165,000 over the years. Each globe has its own unique story, representing different cultures, landmarks, and artistic styles. To showcase her extensive collection, she transformed an entire room into a dedicated snow globe museum, where visitors can admire the stunning variety of designs. From classic holiday scenes to intricate landscapes, her globes offer a glimpse into the creativity and craftsmanship of the artists behind them. This remarkable endeavor not only brings joy to her, but also inspires collectors worldwide to appreciate the charm in these delightful artifacts. How many more globes will she collect? Ever thought about why frogs freeze yet live? Wood frogs are nature's winter warriors. These incredible amphibians can withstand freezing temperatures by entering a state known as suspended animation. During this process, their bodies essentially shut down, slowing their metabolism to an incredible degree. While they are frozen, their cells do not suffer damage, and they don't need to urinate, which is quite fascinating. This ability helps them survive harsh winters in northern climates, where temperatures can plummet. As winter approaches, wood frogs prepare for hibernation, often burrowing into the ground or hiding under leaf litter. When spring arrives, the frogs thaw out, and just like that, they return to life. This remarkable survival strategy not only showcases the resilience of wood frogs, but also makes scientists curious about the potential applications for human medicine in the future. Isn't nature full of surprises? Prepare to be amazed by kosher salt's unique benefits. This special salt has been a favorite among cooks and chefs for generations, primarily because of its crucial role in the koshering process of meat. Kosher salt is coarser than regular table salt, which makes it perfect for drawing out blood from meat, a practice rooted in Jewish dietary laws. But its popularity doesn't stop there. Many people love using kosher salt in their everyday cooking due to its clean flavor and the absence of additives like iodine and anti-clumping agents often found in table salt. This means that when you sprinkle kosher salt on your dish, you're getting the pure experience of salt, enhancing your food's natural flavors without any unwanted tastes. Plus, its larger grains make it easier to control how much you add, allowing for a more hands-on cooking approach. So whether you're preparing a holiday feast or a simple meal, kosher salt can be your secret ingredient. Did you know licking stamps burns calories? When you peel a stamp from its backing and give it a quick lick, you are actually burning around 1 to 10 calories. While it may seem insignificant, this quirky fact adds a fun twist to the age-old practice of mailing letters. Think about it. Each time you send a card or a note, you're not just sharing your thoughts. You're also engaging in a tiny bit of exercise. Sure, it's not exactly a workout, but it's a humorous reminder that everyday activities can have surprising benefits. So next time you prepare a letter for mailing, you might feel a little better about the calories you're burning. Each lick counts, even if it's just a little bit. Mail has always been a way to connect with friends and family, and now it can also be a lighthearted source of calorie consumption. Isn't it funny how simple actions in our daily lives can lead to unexpected outcomes? Believe it or not, a cat is a mayor, In the charming town of Talkeetna, Alaska, a feline named Stubbs became an unexpected local celebrity when he was elected as honorary mayor. While it sounds bizarre, this sweet tabby has captured the hearts of residents and visitors alike. Every afternoon, you can find Stubbs lounging at the local restaurant, enjoying catnip-infused water served in a fancy wine glass. His quirky personality has turned the sleepy town into a tourist attraction, as people flock from all over to meet the furry politician. Stubbs doesn't hold press conferences or float policies, but his playful antics bring smiles and laughter to everyone around. This tale of Stubbs reminds us that sometimes a little joy and a whole lot of charm can come from the most unlikely places. So, the next time you hear about a cat serving in office, remember Talkeetna's lovable mayor. Discover the greatness of the Roman Empire's vast reach. At its peak, the Roman Empire was one of the largest empires in history, stretching across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. This incredible empire had its heart in Rome, often called the Eternal City due to its enduring significance and rich history. Imagine a city bustling with gladiators, philosophers, and emperors, all under the aegis of impressive architecture like the Colosseum and the Pantheon. The empire's influence spread through roads, trade, and culture, connecting diverse peoples and fostering advancements in law, engineering, and art. Many of the ideas and systems we use today can trace their origins back to this remarkable civilization. So the next time you hear about the Roman Empire, think of its grand map and how it shaped the world we live in today. What echoes of Rome do we still experience in our lives? Did you know Greenland has the lowest population density? It might surprise you that this vast icy island is home to only about 56,000 people. Spread across an area of roughly 836,331 square miles, this means there are only around 0.07 people for every square mile. Imagine living in a place where you could walk for miles without bumping into anyone. Most of Greenland is covered by thick ice, with a harsh climate that makes it difficult for large communities to thrive. Many of its residents live in small coastal towns, primarily in the southwest, where the weather is a bit milder. The unique landscape creates quiet, stunning views, allowing locals and visitors alike to enjoy the pristine beauty of nature. Greenland's low population density also means that wildlife flourishes, including polar bears, seals, and a variety of birds. Isn't it fascinating how such a breathtaking place is so sparsely populated? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Glastonbury Tor holds secrets. This iconic hill in Somerset, England, rises majestically above the town, not just offering stunning views, but also weaving an intricate tapestry of history and legend. Crowned by the remains of a medieval church tower, Glastonbury Tor is a magnet for both tourists and spiritual seekers. Historically, it has been regarded as a sacred site, with roots tracing back to ancient times, where it attracted countless pilgrims. The hill's connection to King Arthur adds a captivating layer to its story, with many claiming Arthur is buried here, and the Tor possibly marks the entrance to Avalon, a mythical realm of healing and enchantment. As visitors climb its slopes, they immerse themselves in these rich narratives, seeking the spiritual energy that radiates from this remarkable site. With every step taken on Glastonbury Tor, one can feel the weight of centuries of stories and legends around them. Whether intrigued by history or drawn to spirituality, exploring Glastonbury Tor offers an unforgettable experience, inviting everyone to uncover its mysteries. Why exactly does dark chocolate boost your health? This delicious treat, especially varieties with high cocoa content, is loaded with beneficial compounds called flavonoids. These powerful antioxidants play a significant role in protecting your cells from damage caused by free radicals. Research suggests that these flavonoids can improve heart health by enhancing blood flow and lowering blood pressure, which is fantastic news for chocolate lovers. Additionally, dark chocolate can support the growth of good bacteria in your gut, promoting better digestion and overall wellness. Even more impressive, it has the potential to reduce the risk of insulin resistance, a condition linked to type 2 diabetes. However, there's a catch. Enjoying dark chocolate in moderation is key. Indulging too much can lead to unnecessary calorie intake, negating the health benefits. So the next time you savor a piece of rich dark chocolate, remember that you're not only treating your taste buds, but also giving your body a tasty boost. Isn't it amazing how something so indulgent can be good for you? Why exactly did a book predict the Titanic disaster? It's quite a tale. Before the infamous Titanic sank on its maiden voyage in 1912, a novel called Futility, or The Wreck of the Titan, was published by Morgan Robertson in 1898. This intriguing story features a massive ship named Titan, celebrated as unsinkable, while meeting a tragic fate after colliding with an iceberg. Just as Titanic did, the eerie parallels don't stop there. Robertson's Titan also lacked enough lifeboats for all its passengers, leading to disastrous consequences in icy North Atlantic waters. Although few people took Robertson's fictional tale seriously at the time, the sinking of the Titanic struck like a thunderbolt, compelling the world to confront the unsettling idea that even the most magnificent creations are vulnerable. The striking similarities ignited discussions about fate and tragedy long before the Titanic disaster occurred. This historical coincidence serves as a poignant reminder of how art can, at times, eerily mirror life in ways we struggle to understand fully. This might surprise you. Rabbit jumping is a sport. Originating in the 1970s, this quirky activity has blossomed into a thrilling international competition. Participants train their rabbits to leap over obstacles, showcasing their agility and endurance. The rules are surprisingly strict, ensuring fair play and safety for all furry competitors. A standout moment in this sport's history is the astonishing world record for the highest rabbit jump, which currently stands at a remarkable 42 inches or 106 centimeters. This achievement demonstrates the incredible potential of these cute animals when dedicated owners put in the time to train them. Rabbit jumping events often draw large crowds, with spectators cheering for their favorite teams. The combination of skill, teamwork, and the sheer joy of watching rabbits soar makes it a unique experience for everyone involved. Who would have thought that rabbits could be such talented athletes? Did you know the Titanic had its own library? This remarkable ship, which sank on its maiden voyage in 1912, boasted a stunning collection of over 1,000 books available exclusively for first-class passengers. Imagine stepping into a luxurious space where you could find everything from classic literature to contemporary works of that era. The library was designed not just for reading, but for socializing and relaxation, providing an elegant setting for passengers to unwind and indulge in their love of books. It showcased the Titanic's commitment to offering a lavish experience, catering to the tastes and interests of its wealthy travelers. Guests could grab a volume to enjoy on deck or engage in discussions with fellow book lovers. This unique feature highlights how even during a time of great technological advancement, the simple pleasure of reading remained a cherished pastime. While the Titanic is often remembered for its tragic fate, its library stands out as a symbol of the luxury and culture that defined this iconic vessel. What other extraordinary details about the Titanic are waiting to be uncovered? Let's uncover the truth about lions. Did you know that lions in the wild are divided into two main subspecies? The African lion, scientifically named Panthera leo, roams the vast landscapes of Africa south of the Sahara Desert. This majestic creature thrives in diverse habitats like savannas and grasslands, showcasing its impressive social structure by living in prides. On the other hand, the Asiatic lion, known as Panthera leo persica, is found in a much smaller area around Gir Forest National Park in western India. Despite their close genetic ties, these lions face different challenges due to their habitats. The Asiatic lion is critically endangered, with only a few hundred individuals left, while the African lion population, although declining, is larger. Understanding these distinctions helps us appreciate the unique characteristics and conservation needs of each subspecies. So, which lion do you find more fascinating? What if I told you Kako Agena played a teenager? It's true, Kako Agena's youthful appearance and vibrant energy allowed her to convincingly portray a teenager on the beloved TV show Gilmore Girls. Many viewers often don't realize how crucial casting decisions are in television, especially when it comes to playing younger characters. Aegina's ability to embody the spirit and excitement of youth not only made her role believable, but also enriched the show's dynamic. Behind the scenes, casting age-appropriate actors can be a challenge, but when they nail their performances, it brings a lot of magic to the screen. As fans of Gilmore Girls know, the chemistry between characters is vital, and Aegina's performance is a great example of how talented actors contribute to that chemistry. So next time you watch Gilmore Girls, think about how casting choices like Aegina's create the charming world we love. Did you know that The Lion King has Shakespearean roots? Disney's beloved animated classic is not just a tale of talking animals and catchy songs. It draws inspiration from one of the greatest literary works ever written, Shakespeare's Hamlet. In both stories, we encounter a young prince named Simba, who embarks on a heartbreaking journey filled with betrayal and revenge. The plot thickens when Simba's uncle Scar commits the shocking act of killing his father, King Mufasa, to seize the throne for himself. This dark twist parallels the tragic elements found in Hamlet, where the young prince grapples with avenging his father's murder at the hands of his uncle. Both characters, Simba and Hamlet, struggle with deep themes of loss, identity, and the heavy burden of leadership, making their respective journeys relatable to audiences across generations. While The Lion King enchants viewers with vibrant colors and memorable songs, its roots in Shakespearean drama remind us that even animated tales can carry profound truths about family, loyalty, and the quest for justice. Isn't it fascinating how classic literature influences modern storytelling? What if I told you your ear bones are ancient? The human ear contains 3 tiny bones known as the malleus, incus, and stapes, which play a crucial role in hearing. Surprisingly, these bones are modified jaw bones from ancient fish. This fascinating evolutionary twist shows how our anatomy is linked to our distant aquatic ancestors. Millions of years ago, early fish evolved a structure that helped them hear better underwater. As these creatures transitioned to land, their jawbones gradually transformed into the tiny levers we rely on for hearing today. The malleus connects to the eardrum, while the incus and stapes further amplify sound vibrations before they reach the inner ear. This remarkable adaptation reveals just how interconnected all life on Earth is, highlighting the long journey from fish to humans. Isn't it mind-blowing to think that our ability to hear is connected to creatures that swam in ancient oceans? Did you know chocolate was once currency? In Mesoamerican cultures, particularly among the Aztecs, chocolate held a status far beyond our sweet treat today. Cocoa beans, the raw ingredient of chocolate, were so prized that they served as a form of money. Aztec merchants used these beans to buy everything from food to clothing, and even to pay tribute to their rulers. Imagine walking through bustling markets, trading cocoa beans instead of cash. The importance of chocolate went even deeper. It was linked to wealth, power, and even spirituality. The Aztecs believed that the god Quetzalcoatl brought cocoa to humanity, making it a symbol of divine favor. Drinking chocolate was a luxurious experience, reserved for nobles and priests, often mixed with spices and enjoyed during ceremonial events. So next time you savor a chocolate bar, consider how this beloved treat has transformed from a currency of ancient civilizations to a staple of modern desserts. Isn't it fascinating to think about how something we enjoy so much once had such a monumental role in society? Can you imagine the meaning behind Kazakhstan? The suffix "stand" in many country names like Pakistan and Kazakhstan has a fascinating origin that connects deeply to culture and geography. In Persian, "stand" means land of or place of, signifying that these countries are more than just names. They represent unique identities and histories. Each name paints a picture of the land and its people, showing how language reflects cultural heritage. For instance, Afghanistan literally means the land of the Afghans, while Kazakhstan translates to the land of the Kazakhs. This linguistic clue helps us understand the significance of geographic belonging among various nations in Central and South Asia. So next time you hear these country names, remember the rich stories they tell about their land and people. Most people don't know this about Nicholas Smith. an artist whose vivid illustrations spark change and advocate for equality and human rights. His artwork resonates deeply, as seen in his powerful tribute to George Floyd, which challenges viewers to reflect on justice and the importance of voices that have been silenced. Beyond creating thought-provoking pieces, Smith actively supports young artists from marginalized communities, helping to pave the way for greater inclusion in the arts. He recognizes that representation matters and works tirelessly to uplift emerging talents who might otherwise struggle to be seen. By hosting workshops and providing mentorship, he fosters an environment where creativity thrives. Art has the power to shift perspectives, and Smith embodies this belief by using his platform not just to showcase his work, but also to inspire the next generation of diverse artists. Through his commitment, Smith illuminates the intersection of art and advocacy, making a meaningful difference in the lives of many. How can art transform society further? Guess what really drives our love for glitter? It all started on a ranch in New Jersey back in 1934, where Henry Rushman stumbled upon this dazzling material quite by accident. While working with metal, Rushman noticed tiny flecks shining in the sunlight, leading him to experiment further. This unexpected discovery led to the creation of what we now know as glitter. Initially used for decoration, glitter quickly gained popularity in crafts, fashion, and even cosmetics. Its sparkly shine can brighten up any occasion, from holiday parties to birthday celebrations. Today, glitter is everywhere, from arts and crafts supplies to festive clothing, making it hard to imagine special events without its shimmer. But did you know that there are concerns about its environmental impact? As we enjoy its beauty, we also have to think about how we can make glitter more eco-friendly. Here's a wild fact about your vacuum cleaner. Microbiologists have discovered that the air blown out of a running vacuum cleaner is packed with germs, placing it among the top 5 germous spots in your home. Think about it. While you might expect a vacuum to help clean your space, it can actually be sending bacteria and allergens back into the air. This happens because vacuums often pick up dust, pet hair, and dirt from floors, which can carry various microorganisms. If the vacuum filter isn't working properly, all of these germs can escape into the air as it's running. It's a surprising reality that emphasizes the importance of regular vacuum maintenance. Changing filters and cleaning parts can significantly reduce the germ release. So every time you clean your floors, consider how your vacuum might be affecting your indoor air quality. Are you ready to give your vacuum a little TLC? Have you ever wondered how the Ottomans conquered Constantinople? In 1453, during the dramatic siege of this historic city, the Ottoman Empire showcased incredible ingenuity in military strategy. The defenders of Constantinople had set up a massive chain across the harbor, aiming to thwart any naval attacks. Rather than surrendering to this clever obstacle, the Ottomans devised a bold plan. They actually dragged their warships overland to bypass the defensive chain and reach the waters beyond. This unprecedented maneuver not only demonstrated their remarkable determination to overcome challenges, but also marked a turning point in warfare. The successful capture of Constantinople allowed the Ottomans to control vital trade routes and solidified their power in the region. This event illustrates how innovative tactics can change the course of history, and it poses the question, what other creative strategies have shaped our world? What if I told you tattoos can miscommunicate? In a curious twist of fate, Riley's Chinese back tattoo, meant to express the phrase, "When life gives you lemons, make lemonade," ended up with a humorous mistranslation. Instead of the uplifting message, it reads, "Life brings you when lemons make lemonade," which might confuse anyone trying to read it. This blunder illustrates the complexities of translating idiomatic expressions between languages. What sounds clever in one language can often lose its charm or meaning in another. Riley's tattoo has transformed from a simple piece of art into a hilarious conversation starter, reminding us all how easy it is to make permanent linguistic mistakes. This story serves as a lighthearted lesson about the importance of careful translation, especially when it comes to something as lasting as a tattoo. So, next time you consider getting inked with words from another language, double-check the meaning to avoid a similar fate. Turns out, the truth is that exercise keeps burning calories. After your workout, your body kicks into high gear to repair muscles, restore oxygen levels, and regulate energy. This recovery phase doesn't just happen immediately. It can continue for hours, even days after you've left the gym. When you engage in physical activity, whether it's lifting weights or running, your muscles experience tiny tears. As your body repairs these tears, it uses energy, meaning you're still burning calories even while you're resting. This calorie-burning effect is often referred to as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC. Simply put, the more intense your workout, the more calories you burn afterward. This is great news for fitness lovers because it shows that every minute spent exercising contributes to overall calorie burn and helps improve your fitness levels. So next time you finish a workout, remember, the benefits continue long after you've stopped. Here's what actually happens when you travel east. If you journey from Norway and head toward North Korea, you'll find a unique gem nestled in between, Russia. Stretching over 17 million square kilometers, Russia is the largest country in the world and boasts a fascinating mix of landscapes and cultures. This vast nation contains bustling cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg, along with breathtaking natural wonders such as Lake Baikal, the deepest lake on Earth. With borders touching both Norway and North Korea, Russia plays a key role in shaping the geopolitics of the region. The Arctic region, western forests, and the vast Siberian tundra showcase the diversity of Russia's environment, while its rich history reflects centuries of cultural fusion. Traveling through Russia provides insight into a country that has seen empires rise and fall, influencing the world in so many ways. Are you ready to explore this captivating land? Did you know some snails can sleep for 3 years? The amazing sleeping habits of the black garden snail, scientifically known as Cornus bursum, reveal just how adaptable life can be. When conditions become unfavorable, these snails can enter a deep state of dormancy, slowing their metabolism to survive. This remarkable ability allows them to withstand extreme temperatures, drought, and even food shortages. Instead of just a quick nap, they can hibernate for years, lying still in a safe spot until life conditions improve. By sealing themselves in a protective layer of mucus, they slow down their bodily functions to conserve energy. This unique sleeping strategy showcases nature's creativity, proving that survival comes in many forms. So next time you see a snail, remember that they might just be practicing the longest nap in the animal kingdom. Is it really true that colors affect our emotions? Colors play a fascinating role in many professions, especially in healthcare, law enforcement, and the military. For instance, green and blue uniforms are popular choices in these fields largely for practical and psychological reasons. In high-stress environments like hospitals, these calming colors help soothe nerves and reduce anxiety for both patients and staff. Surgeons, clad in green scrubs, benefit from these shades as they help diminish glare and enhance contrast in bright operating rooms, allowing them to focus better on their intricate work. Meanwhile, blue uniforms in law enforcement convey trust and authority, qualities essential for maintaining public confidence and cooperation. The strategic use of these colors highlights how something as simple as a hue can create a significant impact in critical situations. Next time you see someone in a blue or green uniform, consider how these colors are not just a fashion choice, but an important part of ensuring effectiveness and comfort in demanding jobs. Believe it or not, there's no universal now in space. This fascinating concept in physics reveals how time behaves differently across various locations in the universe. Thanks to the interwoven fabric of time and space, what we perceive as now right here on Earth doesn't necessarily match up with now on another planet or even in distant galaxies. This phenomenon is a result of the theory of relativity proposed by Albert Einstein, which explains how time can stretch or contract depending on speed and gravity. Imagine living on a planet far away, where your present moment occurs at a different pace. This means that while one person may experience moments in their own unique way, their now could be out of sync with someone else's. Time, it seems, flows differently for everyone in the universe. How wild is that? Can you believe how fast moles dig tunnels? In just one night, a mole can create a tunnel that stretches an incredible 100 meters. This impressive feat showcases their extraordinary digging abilities. Moles are specially adapted for their underground lifestyle. Their bodies are streamlined, with powerful front limbs equipped with long claws, perfect for excavating soil. They have a unique way of moving, using their feet like shovels to push dirt aside. You might wonder why these tiny creatures invest so much energy digging. Well, these tunnels serve multiple purposes. They are living quarters, hunting grounds, and safe routes away from predators. Moles primarily feed on insects and earthworms, making their extensive networks essential for finding food. Interestingly, their tunnels also benefit the ecosystem by aerating the soil and helping with water drainage. So the next time you spot a molehill in your garden, remember the amazing underground world these little creatures create while you sleep. Here's a wild fact about beavers and their swimming skills. These remarkable animals have adapted to their watery habitats in fascinating ways. One surprising adaptation is the presence of special valves located in their ears and noses. When beavers dive underwater, these valves automatically close, sealing off their ear and nasal passages. This unique feature allows them to hold their breath and stay submerged for up to 15 minutes. Imagine swimming in a river while effortlessly dodging predators or searching for tasty plants at the bottom, all while holding your breath. Beavers are excellent swimmers thanks to their webbed feet and powerful tails that help propel them through the water. Their ability to stay underwater not only aids in their daily activities, but also helps them avoid danger from animals like wolves and coyotes. Next time you spot a beaver, remember the incredible adaptations that allow it to thrive in its aquatic environment. Isn't nature just amazing? Did you know green lenses improve your vision in sunlight? These specially designed lenses filter out blue light, which is often responsible for glare that can make it tough to see clearly. By reducing this distracting glare, green lenses enhance contrast and sharpness, making your surroundings more vibrant and easier to focus on. They are particularly helpful when you're outside, whether you're hiking, cycling, or just enjoying a sunny day at the beach. With improved visibility, not only can you see more details in your environment, but they can also help reduce eye strain, allowing you to enjoy your activities for longer periods without discomfort. So if you're looking for a stylish way to protect your eyes while enhancing your view, green lenses might just be the perfect solution. Why not give them a try? Believe it or not, burrito means little donkey. The Spanish word burrito actually refers to this adorable animal, and exploring its origin is quite fascinating. The name is believed to have come from the way the rolled tortilla resembles the packs that donkeys used to carry. Burritos are a staple in Mexican cuisine, filled with delicious ingredients like beans, rice, meat, and colorful vegetables, making them not just tasty but also remarkably versatile. Some might enjoy a classic bean burrito, while others might prefer a spicy chicken variety or even a vegetarian option packed with fresh veggies. The burrito has gained immense popularity worldwide, making its way into various culinary traditions. In many places, you can find burritos stuffed with unique ingredients, showcasing how people have embraced this beloved dish. So next time you sink your teeth into a warm, delicious burrito, remember that its name pays homage to a humble creature that once helped transport goods. Isn't it amazing how food can connect us to history? Did you know Tolstoy spent 6 years writing War and Peace? This monumental novel, completed in 1869, is celebrated as one of the longest and most intricate literary works ever created. It masterfully captures the essence of Russian society during the tumultuous Napoleonic Wars, featuring a vast array of characters and interconnected plots. Tolstoy didn't just rely on imagination. He immersed himself in extensive research to accurately represent historical events and the nuances of life during that period. The writing journey wasn't smooth either. Tolstoy revised his manuscript numerous times, painstakingly perfecting every detail. His dedication paid off, as War and Peace has earned its place in the hearts of readers worldwide and is often hailed as a cornerstone of world literature. Have you had the chance to dive into Tolstoy's epic tale? Is it really true that people roleplay as ants? Absolutely. In recent years, quirky online communities have sprung up where members dive into the fascinating world of ants. These enthusiasts create detailed characters and stories, transforming themselves into ants with unique roles, like workers, soldiers, or even queens. Within these fictional dramas, themes of betrayal and food theft take center stage, mirroring the complexities of ant societies. Imagine a worker ant bravely stealing food from a rival colony while dodging the watchful eyes of soldiers. Participants not only enjoy creativity and humor, but also learn about ant behaviors and ecosystems along the way. It's a spirited blend of imagination and education, capturing the charm of nature through a playful lens. Whether for laughs or learning, role-playing as ants showcases the fun of community and creativity in unexpected ways. Who knew such small creatures could inspire such big adventures? Prepare to be amazed by the fastest muscle in your body. The orbicularis oculi muscle, which helps us blink, is the quickest muscle in the entire human body. Every time you blink, this muscle contracts to close your eyelids, an involuntary action that takes just 100 to 150 milliseconds. Most people blink around 15 to 20 times per minute, which may not seem like much, but it plays a crucial role in protecting our eyes. Each blink spreads tears across the surface of the eye, keeping them moist and free of debris. Imagine how hard it would be to keep your eyes comfortable without this rapid-fire action. Additionally, blinking serves as a powerful tool for nonverbal communication, helping convey emotions and intentions. So next time you blink, remember this tiny powerhouse and how vital it is for your eye health and social interactions. Hard to believe, but chocolate is a stimulant. The secret behind this delightful treat lies in cacao beans, which are packed with a natural compound called theobromine. This substance has a chemical structure similar to caffeine, and it acts as a mild stimulant on our bodies. When you indulge in chocolate, theobromine primarily affects your central nervous system, heart, and muscles, offering that pleasant little energy boost you crave. It's fascinating to know that while most people can enjoy theobromine without worry, it poses a serious risk to pets like dogs and cats. Their bodies metabolize theobromine much slower than ours, leading to potential toxicity. So, next time you savor a piece of chocolate, remember that it's not only delicious but also a complex mix of compounds that can affect different species in surprising ways. Isn't nature amazing? Ever heard about Estonia's sacred Thursdays? In ancient Estonia, Thursdays weren't just another day of the week. They were deeply revered. People believed it was a sacred time, dedicated to Turu, the deity of thunder and fertility. Rather than working, communities would come together to celebrate this special evening. These gatherings were vibrant with storytelling and rituals, all aimed at attracting prosperity and good fortune. Imagine sharing tales by a warm fire while the sound of laughter filled the air. Even today, many folk traditions in Estonia reflect these ancient practices, keeping the spirit of Turu alive. From festive rituals to local stories passed down through generations, elements of those Thursday celebrations live on. They remind us how culture shapes our lives, connecting us with the earth, nature, and each other. So next Thursday, pause for a moment to think about the significance of the day, not just in Estonia, but in the rhythms of life around the world. Doesn't it make you appreciate the power of tradition? Here's a wild fact about weather and migraines. Did you know that changes in weather can really affect people who suffer from migraines? For many individuals, shifting weather patterns, especially sudden changes in barometric pressure, can actually trigger these painful headaches. When the pressure drops or rises quickly, it may throw off the body's natural balance, leading to symptoms like severe pain, nausea, and sensitivity to light or sound. Scientists believe that this connection highlights how sensitive our bodies can be to environmental factors. Imagine planning a picnic, only to find that a weather shift suddenly steals your day away with a migraine. For those affected, it's crucial to stay vigilant about changing weather patterns. Keeping a diary of migraine occurrences alongside weather updates can be a helpful way to identify triggers. If you find yourself prone to headaches, consider chatting with a healthcare provider about strategies to manage symptoms linked to weather changes. Can weather really be our worst enemy in health? Did you know bats help protect libraries at night? In a unique approach to conservation, a library in Portugal has opened its doors to these flying mammals. The library lets bats roam freely at night, taking advantage of their natural hunting skills to control insect populations. This clever strategy not only helps maintain a peaceful atmosphere, but also protects valuable books from deterioration caused by pesky bugs that would otherwise feast on paper. Bats are essential for maintaining ecological balance, as a single bat can consume thousands of insects in one night. By welcoming these nocturnal creatures, the library shows how thinking outside the box can lead to innovative and sustainable solutions. Instead of setting traps or using chemical pesticides that could harm the environment, the library fosters a habitat where bats can thrive while simultaneously keeping pesky insects away. So the next time you hear the flutter of wings in a library, remember it's not a ghost. It's likely a helpful bat out on a bug hunting mission. Turns out the truth is that Tolkien loved languages. J.R.R. Tolkien, the brilliant mind behind classics like The Lord of the Rings, saw languages as the heart of his storytelling. He didn't just create tales, he invented entire languages first, crafting stories around them. This means that the intricate dialogues and rich cultures in his works, such as Elvish and Dwarvish, came alive because of the languages he meticulously designed. Each linguistic feature influenced the world building, making Middle-earth feel uniquely alive. For example, Tolkien's fascination with Old English inspired the language of Rohan, while Finnish played a significant role in shaping the sound of Quenya, one of the Elvish tongues. This passion for language isn't just a quirky detail, it's the very foundation of his creative genius. By prioritizing languages in his writing process, Tolkien invited readers to explore a more immersive and enchanting universe. Did you ever think about how a love for language can bring stories to life like this? What if I told you power posing might be a myth? The idea behind power posing, popularized by a 2010 TED Talk, is that standing tall and taking up space can boost your confidence and success. Sounds empowering, right? However, many later scientific studies have failed to confirm these original claims, prompting researchers to label power posing as pseudoscience. Critics highlight that while your posture can slightly influence your mood, it doesn't actually change your hormones or decision-making behavior in the significant ways that were initially suggested. This ongoing debate emphasizes the need for rigorous testing and replication in psychological research. As we delve into self-help trends, it's crucial to remain skeptical and demand solid evidence before we embrace such transformative claims. Could it be that a simple change in how we stand doesn't hold the key to confidence? Prepare to be amazed by Jackie Chan's unique family history. Did you know that the famous martial artist and actor Jackie Chan has a truly astonishing family background? His mother was involved in drug smuggling, while his father led a life as a spy. The two crossed paths dramatically when Chan's father, in the line of duty, arrested his mother for smuggling opium. Surprisingly, this unusual beginning blossomed into a romance that sealed their fate as a couple. They married and eventually gave birth to Jackie, who would grow up to be a global superstar. This rich and eventful backstory sheds light on how Chan's early life was intertwined with drama and resilience. Balancing the legacies of both parents, Jackie Chan transformed those early experiences into incredible storytelling and remarkable martial arts on screen. Isn't it fascinating to think how such a unique upbringing shaped his incredible career? What if I told you dinosaurs drank your water? It's true, every time you take a sip of water, you might be drinking molecules that have traveled through the bodies of dinosaurs millions of years ago. This fascinating fact highlights Earth's incredible water recycling process. Water is constantly moving through the environment in a cycle called the hydrological cycle. It evaporates from oceans and rivers, forms clouds, and then returns as rain or snow. As it travels, water passes through plants, animals, and even ancient creatures like dinosaurs. Studies suggest that water molecules can stay in circulation for a very long time, undergoing countless transformations, yet remaining part of the same global pool. So the next time you hydrate, remember that the water you enjoy might have once quenched the thirst of a T-Rex or a Triceratops. How cool is that? Why exactly does wine cost $500,000? The most expensive bottle of wine ever sold reached a staggering price of $558,000, highlighting just how much some people are willing to pay for a taste of luxury. This legendary bottle, a 1945 Romani Conti from France's Burgundy region, is not just a drink, it's a piece of history. Few wines boast the rich flavors and unique qualities found in this particular vintage, making it a true collector's item. The rarity of the 1945 harvest, combined with its stunning flavor profile, contributes to its astronomical value. Owning such a bottle isn't merely about sipping fine wine. It speaks to a lifestyle of exclusivity and sophistication. As wine enthusiasts and collectors seek out the finest vintages, prices can soar, showcasing the deep appreciation for craftsmanship in winemaking. But can a bottle of wine truly be worth that much? It's a question that keeps wine lovers buzzing. Why did tech giants conspire against their own workers? In the early 2000s, some of the biggest names in technology, including Google, Apple, Intel, and Adobe, participated in a controversial agreement that prohibited them from hiring each other's employees. This secret pact aimed to keep salaries low and limit job mobility among their workforce, effectively controlling the labor market. Employees were left with fewer job opportunities, and potential salary increases could have been stifled due to this collusion. The situation drew widespread criticism and led to a huge $400 million class action lawsuit that exposed the company's underhanded tactics. This case raised important questions about fair labor practices and the responsibilities of corporations towards their employees. It highlighted the necessity for transparency within the industry and sparked a debate about the ethics of corporate influence on job opportunities. How did the outcome of such a lawsuit reshape hiring practices today? Let's uncover the truth about human cells. Did you know that the largest human cell is the female ovum, which measures about 1 millimeter? This amazing cell plays a central role in reproduction, storing genetic material, and waiting for a male sperm cell to fertilize it. On the flip side, we have the male sperm cell, which is the smallest human cell, measuring just a tiny fraction of a millimeter. These two cells not only highlight the fascinating diversity in size, but also showcase their vital functions in creating life. The ovum holds the potential for life, while sperm carry genetic information that merges with the ovums. Together, they kickstart the incredible journey of human development. Isn't it astonishing how such different cells can collaborate to create new life? What if I told you about Arizona's magnificent fall? This stunning geological formation, known as the Grand Canyon, was sculpted over millions of years through the relentless power of erosion. The Colorado River worked tirelessly, carving deep into the rock layers and revealing breathtaking vistas of colors and textures. Visitors from around the world are drawn to this natural wonder, which showcases the Earth's history like an open book. In order to protect its delicate ecosystem and preserve its beauty, access to certain areas has been limited, ensuring that future generations can experience its splendor. The Grand Canyon is not just a tourist hotspot, it's a vital habitat for various species and an essential part of Native American heritage. So whether you're hiking along the rim or gazing at the stars above, the awe-inspiring beauty and rich history of the canyon invite you to connect with nature in a profound way. Have you ever visited this iconic landmark? Prepare to be amazed by 3D printed brain tissue. Researchers at the University of Wisconsin-Madison have made an incredible leap in medical science by developing a method to print functional brain tissue using a 3D printer. This groundbreaking technique opens the door to revolutionary possibilities in treating brain injuries and conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Imagine being able to create living tissues that mimic the natural structures and functions of the human brain. The researchers achieved this by carefully layering bioinks containing cells and growth factors, allowing the printed tissues to grow and develop in ways that resemble real brain cells. This scientific breakthrough could lead to significant advancements in personalized medicine, where tailored treatments are made from a patient's own cells. Furthermore, it might help scientists better understand brain disorders by providing them with accurate models to study. While we're still a bit away from printing whole brains, this innovative approach marks an exciting step forward in the journey to revolutionize healthcare and improve lives. Have you heard about hare's antelope's survival trick? These remarkable animals have developed an extraordinary technique for thriving in the harsh desert environment. When food and water are scarce, hare's antelopes show their resourcefulness by tearing off cactus spines to munch on them. This unique behavior not only provides them with vital nutrition, but also helps them stay hydrated. Cacti, loaded with moisture, become a lifesaver for these antelopes, allowing them to survive in conditions that would be tough for many other creatures. This clever strategy demonstrates the incredible adaptability of wildlife to extreme circumstances. By smartly utilizing nature's resources, hare's antelopes remind us of the tenacity of life, no matter how challenging the environment. Next time you're in a tough spot, perhaps think of these antelopes. Aren't nature's survival strategies just fascinating? This might surprise you. Spiders digest food with venom. While most animals chew their meals, spiders have a far creepier method that involves injecting digestive enzymes into their prey. Instead of chomping down on their victims, they pierce them with their fangs and release a blend of special enzymes that break down the bodily tissues into a liquid form. This gruesome but effective feeding strategy allows spiders to slurp up their meals much like a smoothie. The type of venom varies from one spider species to another, making it a unique aspect of their biology. For instance, the black widow's venom is notorious for its potency, instantly immobilizing its prey, while the venom of a orb weaver spider works differently. Understanding these fascinating feeding habits helps us appreciate the diverse adaptations in the spider world. So next time you see a spider, think about the incredible way it turns its next meal into a liquid treat. Did you know Siri was almost an Android app? Before Apple snatched up Siri, this groundbreaking voice assistant was originally designed to function on Android and BlackBerry devices. Imagine how different things could be if Siri had launched on those platforms. This acquisition by Apple in 2010 changed everything, allowing Siri to evolve into a central part of Apple's ecosystem. By integrating Siri into their products, Apple not only improved the user experience for iPhone and iPad owners, but also set a new standard for voice-activated technology across the tech industry. Now, instead of being just another app, Siri became an essential feature, helping users with everything from setting reminders to controlling smart home devices. The move showcased Apple's vision for a seamless digital experience, intertwining hardware and software in a way that few had done before. Today, Siri stands as a testament to how one acquisition can reshape an entire market and influence our daily interactions with technology. What new innovations could be coming next? Prepare to be amazed by the hydrolophone. This unique musical instrument plays music using the power of water instead of air, setting it apart from traditional instruments. Imagine blowing into a flute, but instead you're pressing down on water jets. When you interact with the water, the pressure changes and creates sounds, much like how a pipe organ works with air. Invented by innovator Steve Mann, the hydrolophone can produce a variety of tones and textures, making it a versatile addition to any musical ensemble. It not only provides a curious and exciting way to make music, but also introduces a fascinating blend of science and art. In fact, playing it is an interactive experience that engages your senses as you feel the cool water beneath your fingers while creating melodic sounds. Have you ever thought about how water can be transformed into music? Did you know about Reese's surprising beginnings? Harry Burnett Reese, the creative mind behind the famous Reese's peanut butter cups, had quite the journey before launching his iconic candy. He initially worked as a shipping foreman and even dabbled in dairy farming for Milton S. Hershey, the founder of Hershey's Chocolate. Imagine working side by side with someone who would become a legend in the candy world. In the early 1920s, Reese had a dream of combining chocolate and peanut butter, which led to the birth of his beloved treat. With a unique partnership established between chocolate and peanut butter, Reese's creation quickly gained popularity. Today, Reese's celebrates a rich legacy, becoming a household name known for its irresistible combination of flavors. It's amazing to think that a simple job with Hershey helped inspire one of the most loved candies in history. What other sweet stories lie behind our favorite treats? Believe it or not, newborn puppies are completely blind and deaf. At birth, these tiny furballs come into the world entirely dependent on their mother. Their eyes and ears are closed, which means they can't see or hear anything around them. It might seem hard to imagine a puppy that can't explore its new environment, but don't worry, nature has equipped them with other tools. The first sense they develop is touch, which plays a crucial role in their early life. By feeling their way around, puppies can find their mother and get the warmth and nourishment they desperately need. This initial reliance on touch helps them form a strong bond with their mother as they nuzzle against her for comfort and security. In just a couple of weeks, these little cuties will start to open their eyes and ears, stepping into a whole new world filled with sights and sounds. This amazing journey from vulnerability to discovering their surroundings is a beautiful reminder of how resilient and adaptable nature can be. You might be surprised by the tallest teenager ever. In 2021, a remarkable young man named Olivier captured the Guinness World Record for being the tallest teenager in the world. Standing at an impressive height, he not only made headlines, but also sparked conversations about his potential future in professional basketball. As he towers above most people, his unique stature sets him apart in sports, particularly in basketball, where height can be a significant advantage. Olivier's story is a testament to how extraordinary growth patterns can affect one's life, leading to opportunities that many can only dream of. Imagine being in a sport where your height could give you an edge over your competitors. The question remains, could he be among the tallest basketball players in the league in the coming years? As he continues to grow and develop his skills, fans and aspiring athletes alike are eagerly watching to see how this incredible journey unfolds. What if I told you Anna Bogenholm survived nearly frozen? In 1999, this courageous Swedish skier faced a life-threatening situation when she fell into a frozen river. Trapped beneath the ice for a staggering 80 minutes, Anna's body temperature plummeted to just 56.7 degrees Fahrenheit. While this sounds alarming, her incredible story reveals how the extreme cold actually played a role in saving her life. As her body cooled, her metabolism slowed down, which reduced the oxygen needed by her brain. Remarkably, this natural response kept her brain safe from damage during those critical moments. After her rescue, Anna was revived and went on to lead a fulfilling life, becoming an inspiration for many. Her story of resilience is not just about survival, it highlights how the human body can adapt in unimaginable circumstances. What can we learn from her incredible experience? Is it really true that happiness has its own day? March 20th is officially recognized as the International Day of Happiness, thanks to a United Nations initiative launched in 2012. This special day aims to promote well-being and spread global cheer, encouraging people everywhere to focus on what brings joy. The UN even provides a guide filled with ideas to celebrate, like practicing kindness and working to reduce inequality. If you're curious about who leads the happiness charts, look no further than Finland. For 7 consecutive years, this Nordic nation has topped the World Happiness Report, largely because of its strong social systems, a reliable government, and the trust citizens have in one another. So as you celebrate happiness this March 20th, think about how you can contribute to joy and well-being in your own life and community. Why did Mickey Mouse change animation forever? In 1929, Mickey Mouse made history as the first cartoon character to speak, delighting audiences by saying the words "hot dogs" in the short film The Carnival Kid. This moment marked a significant shift in animation, as it introduced the idea that animated characters could have voices and personalities, making them feel more relatable and engaging. Before this, cartoons were primarily silent, relying on slapstick humor and exaggerated actions to convey stories. With Mickey's voice, Walt Disney and his team opened the door to a new era of storytelling and animation, setting a standard for character development. This breakthrough paved the way for countless iconic animated characters and films that would follow. Mickey's charming voice not only captivated viewers, but also helped solidify his status as a beloved cultural icon. Could you imagine our favorite animated characters today without their voices? Let's uncover the truth about F1 drivers' weight loss. During a thrilling Formula One race, drivers can lose between 2 to 3 kilograms, and this astonishing amount is primarily due to intense sweating. You might be wondering why this happens. In the cockpit, temperatures soar, sometimes reaching upwards of 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a furnace-like environment. The combination of heat, high stress, and the physical demands of controlling a powerful race car adds to the driver's exertion. As they navigate sharp turns and accelerate rapidly, their bodies are pushed to the limit, causing them to sweat profusely. This significant fluid loss can lead to dehydration if not properly managed with hydration strategies before and during the race. Moreover, maintaining physical fitness is crucial for drivers, not just for performance, but also for safety. In such a high-speed sport where every second counts, understanding how their bodies react can help fans appreciate the effort behind those breathtaking laps. Isn't it fascinating how much they endure on the track? Why exactly does the Library of Ashurbanipal fascinate historians? This remarkable library, located in ancient Nineveh, now modern-day Iraq, is a treasure trove of knowledge from the Assyrian civilization. Built around the 7th century BCE, it housed an extensive collection of clay tablets inscribed with cuneiform writing. These tablets covered various topics, including literature, mathematics, and medicine, revealing much about the daily life, beliefs, and advancements of the Assyrians. Notably, the library contains the famous Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest known literary works. Excavated in the mid-19th century, the remains of the library have provided historians and archaeologists with valuable insights into the governance, culture, and societal structure of ancient Mesopotamia. The sheer volume and variety of the texts found there demonstrate the emphasis placed on knowledge and learning in Assyrian society. This ancient repository not only sheds light on a powerful empire, but also invites the modern world to reflect on the importance of preserving knowledge for future generations. How much more can we learn from these ancient tablets? Did you know about England and Portugal's ancient alliance? This fascinating partnership began way back in 1386 and holds the title for the longest unbroken alliance in world history. Over the centuries, this enduring relationship has significantly shaped both political and economic ties between the two nations. The Treaty of Windsor, which established this alliance, was signed in a time when Europe was rife with shifting alliances and wars. It aimed to support each other against mutual enemies and has survived challenges from the age of exploration to modern globalization. Because of this alliance, both countries have enjoyed cooperative trade, shared military support, and cultural exchanges. For instance, during World War II, Portugal remained neutral, allowing England access to vital resources and safe havens. The influence of this alliance is still felt today, with strong diplomatic relations continuing to enhance both nations in various arenas. Isn't it incredible how a treaty signed over 6 centuries ago still impacts alliances today? Believe it or not, your hands measure distances. If you're ever without a ruler, don't worry. Your fingers and hands are actually great tools for making quick measurements. For instance, a closed fist often represents about 10 centimeters, which can help you estimate lengths without any special tools. This handy method is super useful when you're out and about, whether you're measuring a piece of wood for a project or figuring out how far away something is. Just hold your fist in front of you to get an idea of distance. It's not just your fist either. The span of your outstretched fingers can also serve as a rough measure, typically covering around 20 centimeters or so. This ability to use your body for measurement is something people have done for centuries, long before tape measures were invented. So next time you find yourself in need of a quick estimate, remember that your hands can help guide you. Isn't it amazing how our bodies can serve as tools? You might be shocked to learn that oceans create oxygen. This incredible fact highlights the vital role oceans play in our planet's ecosystem. More than 50% of the oxygen we breathe comes from the ocean, and it's primarily produced by tiny organisms called phytoplankton. These microscopic powerhouses thrive in the sunlit layers of the ocean, harnessing sunlight for energy through a process known as photosynthesis. Just like terrestrial plants, phytoplankton absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, making them essential for marine life and the air we rely on. While they may be small, their impact is enormous. Additionally, phytoplankton forms the base of the oceanic food chain, supporting a diverse range of marine species, from tiny zooplankton to massive whales. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember that those little ocean dwellers are working hard to keep our atmosphere clean and oxygen-rich. Discover what makes Burj Khalifa so remarkable. This incredible structure towers at an astonishing 2,017 feet, making it the tallest building in the world. Completed in 2010, the Burj Khalifa stands not only as a feat of modern engineering, but also as a symbol of Dubai's rapid evolution into a bustling global city. It's more than just a pretty face. Inside, you'll find luxury apartments, corporate offices, and even a lavish hotel, attracting millions of visitors each year. The Burj Khalifa draws architecture enthusiasts and tourists alike, who come to marvel at its sleek design and breathtaking views from the observation deck. This iconic skyscraper showcases cutting-edge technology and innovative construction methods, highlighting Dubai's ambition and growth in the 21st century. Whether you're an aspiring architect or simply curious about urban development, the Burj Khalifa is a must-see landmark that reflects human ingenuity and the spirit of possibility. Hard to believe, but Earth is 4.44 billion years old. Scientists have figured this out using a method called radiometric dating. This technique looks at the decay of radioactive elements in rocks, which act like natural clocks. By measuring the amounts of these elements and their decay products, researchers can accurately determine how long it has been since the rock formed. This process helps us understand not only the age of Earth itself, but also the ages of meteorites and lunar samples, giving us a glimpse into our planet's early history. Imagine everything that has happened over that vast span of time, from the formation of continents to the rise of dinosaurs and eventually to humans. Our Earth has witnessed countless changes. So the next time you look at a rock or a mountain, remember that it's part of a story that goes back billions of years. What other secrets await us from such ancient times? Is it really true that chickens can fly well? Unlike our farmyard friends, wild relatives like the red jungle fowl have impressive flying skills. These birds can soar through trees and navigate tricky landscapes with ease. This ability comes from their need to escape predators and find food in their natural habitats. However, when chickens were domesticated for farming, their flight capabilities took a hit. Farmers preferred birds that stayed closer to the ground and focused on breeding chickens for size and egg production. The result? Modern chickens are not as good at flying as their wild ancestors. Yet don't underestimate these birds. Even though they can't fly high, chickens are still clever foragers and can thrive in various environments. Their instinct to scratch around for food keeps them resourceful and alert. So while you might not see them soaring through the sky, chickens have their unique survival tricks. Discover how MyPlate transforms your meals for better health. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Healthy Eating Guide, known as MyPlate, offers a straightforward way to plan meals that nourish your body. This guide divides a plate into 5 essential food groups: fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, and dairy. One of its main messages is about portion control, urging us to fill half our plates with colorful fruits and vegetables. This vibrant approach makes it easier to create a nutrient-rich meal that supports overall well-being. MyPlate also champions whole grains over refined ones, encouraging healthier eating patterns. Unlike the older food pyramids that could be complicated, MyPlate simplifies meal planning with a clear visual layout. It's a user-friendly tool that helps everyone, from busy families to students, make better food choices every day. Why not give your meals a healthy makeover with MyPlate? Surprising effects of pine nuts on your taste buds. Pine moth, previously known as pine nut syndrome or pine mouth dysgeusia, is an unusual condition that can occur after eating certain pine nuts. Have you ever enjoyed a handful of these tasty nuts only to be left with a strange, bitter, or metallic taste lingering in your mouth? This peculiar sensation can last for several days or even weeks, and it can put a damper on your appetite. The cause of pine mouth is still not entirely understood, but it's thought that some species of pine nuts, particularly those from China, may trigger this reaction. It seems that while pine nuts are nutritious and flavorful, they can also play tricks on our taste buds. If you experience this unpleasant taste, don't worry, it's harmless, but it can be quite frustrating. Next time you're snacking on these crunchy delights, keep an eye out for this condition. Who knew something so good could have a surprising downside? Can you imagine that giant shoebox in Amsterdam? This unique Adidas store, designed to look just like a massive shoebox, stands out as an eye-catching landmark in the city. Its creative architecture isn't just for show, it draws sneaker lovers from near and far, making it more than just a place to shop. Inside, visitors can explore a wide range of Adidas products, from the latest sneakers to sporty apparel. The playful design sparks curiosity and excitement, encouraging people to snap photos and share their experiences on social media. This store isn't merely a retail space, it's a vibrant part of Amsterdam's culture and an attraction for tourists and locals alike. Whether you're a hardcore sneakerhead or just curious about fashion, this Adidas store offers a fun, memorable experience. So next time you're in the Netherlands, don't miss out on this remarkable fusion of fashion and architecture. Here's a wild fact about Medicare that surprises many. While many believe Medicare offers free healthcare for those over 65, that's not entirely true. This federal program indeed helps with numerous healthcare costs, but it comes with premiums, deductibles, and copays that seniors must still pay, especially for outpatient care, prescriptions, and hospital stays. For instance, if you need frequent medical attention, those copays can add up, leaving you with unexpected expenses. Plus, Medicare does not cover long-term care, which means if a senior requires help from a nursing home, they might need to pay for it out of their own pocket. This gap in coverage can be a real shocker for many retirees. It's essential for individuals to understand their Medicare plan thoroughly to avoid these hidden costs and ensure they have the right supplemental coverage to meet their needs. Surprisingly, exercise boosts happiness in surprising ways. When you engage in physical activity, your body releases endorphins, often referred to as the feel-good chemicals. These little warriors not only help reduce pain, but also create feelings of happiness and euphoria. Interestingly, laughter plays a similar role, as it can trigger the release of these same endorphins, providing a natural high that can brighten your day. Have you ever noticed how a good chuckle can instantly lift your spirits? Guess what? Even indulging in spicy food can trigger that endorphin rush. So whether you're hitting the gym, sharing a hearty laugh with friends, or enjoying some fiery chili, you're not just having fun, you're also giving your brain a boost of joy. It's amazing how simple activities can uplift our mood and create a happier life. Why not incorporate more laughter or a bit of exercise into your daily routine? You might just be surprised by the happiness it brings. Did you know Illinois banned harmful microbeds in face washes? This groundbreaking decision made Illinois one of the first states in the U.S. to take action against tiny plastic particles lurking in many popular exfoliating beauty products. While microbeads are renowned for their ability to scrub away dead skin cells, they pose a significant threat to our water systems. Once washed down the drain, these beads often slip through water filtration systems, ending up in lakes and rivers, where they can harm fish and other marine life. The ban on microbeads represents a critical movement towards protecting our environment from unnecessary pollution caused by cosmetics. By eliminating microbeads, Illinois is leading the way in promoting sustainable beauty practices, showing that we can take small steps to make a big difference for our planet and its future. What other states will follow suit? Why exactly does a parsec matter in astronomy? A parsec is a fascinating unit of measurement that astronomers use to understand the vastness of space. Imagine measuring distances so great that kilometers or miles just don't cut it. 1 parsec equals about 3.26 light years, or an astonishing 30.9 trillion kilometers. To put this into perspective, think about how far light travels in 1 year. It's about 9.46 trillion kilometers. The name parsec comes from parallax and arcsecond, relating to how astronomers measure distances to stars using parallax angles. This method involves observing a star from two different positions as the Earth orbits the Sun. By calculating the angle created at a star's position, astronomers can determine its distance. Understanding parsecs helps scientists make sense of the universe's structure and navigate between celestial bodies. Isn't it incredible how we can measure such unimaginable distances? Let's uncover the truth about Ming Dynasty's Hongji Emperor. Unlike many rulers of his time, the Hongji Emperor, also known as Zhu Di, made a surprising choice by having just one wife and opting not to take any concubines. This decision stems from a deeply personal tragedy. His father's concubine was responsible for the murder of Hongji's mother. Such a devastating event likely left a lasting impression on him, prompting his resolve to maintain a singular, loyal relationship. In a society where polygamy was common, his choice is both remarkable and courageous. This decision not only shaped his personal life, but also influenced his reign, as it often prioritized the stability and unity within his family. The Hongji Emperor's story highlights how personal experiences can shape leadership and choices in history. What can we learn from his unique approach to marriage and power? Ever wondered how life thrives in extreme climates? The Botansky list is a remarkable example of nature's resilience, showcasing how certain species adapt to survive in severe conditions. Found in some of the driest and coldest environments, these organisms have developed a unique, blood-rich body that helps them retain vital fluids and manage extreme temperature fluctuations. This fascinating adaptation allows them to endure where most life forms would struggle. As temperatures drop or the air becomes parched, the Botansky list demonstrates the extraordinary ability of life to find a way. Scientists study these adaptations not only to understand survival mechanisms, but also to unlock secrets that might inspire innovations in technology and medicine. How do these remarkable creatures continue to thrive where others cannot? Their existence raises exciting questions about the limits of life on Earth and beyond. Can you imagine a day on Mercury? A day on Mercury lasts about 14 Earth hours and 8 Earth minutes, showcasing the planet's extraordinary rotational speed. Unlike our home planet, Mercury spins on its axis very slowly compared to its orbit around the Sun. This unique rotation means that a single day from one sunrise to the next is much longer than a day on Earth. In fact, while it takes about 59 Earth days for Mercury to complete one full rotation, its year, or the time it takes to orbit the Sun, is just 88 Earth days. This peculiar setup leads to some extreme temperature variations, where daytime can soar to a scorching 800 degrees Fahrenheit, 427 degrees Celsius, while nighttime can drop to a frigid 330 degrees Fahrenheit, 201 degrees Celsius. Imagine experiencing such dramatic shifts in temperature and daylight. Mercury's unusual day and night cycle challenges our understanding of how planets can behave differently in our solar system. Isn't space just mind-blowing? Here's what actually happens when you meet Barbie. Barbie's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts, which reveals a fascinating depth beyond the colorful doll we all know. First introduced in 1959 by Ruth Handler, Barbie has evolved into a cultural icon, adapting to changing times and reflecting societal norms. With over 200 careers and countless outfits, Barbie embodies the idea that girls can aspire to anything they dream of, from astronaut to president. The name Barbara Millicent Roberts adds a unique touch, providing her with a personal story and background that resonates with fans of all ages. This little detail enhances her identity, making her more than just a toy. She becomes a symbol of empowerment and ambition. As children play with Barbie, they not only enjoy imaginative adventures, but also engage with themes of diversity, career exploration, and self-expression. Isn't it amazing how a doll can inspire so many possibilities? Prepare to be amazed by the water bear's resilience. This tiny creature, also known as a tardigrade, can endure extreme temperatures that would be deadly for most life forms. Whether it's freezing cold or scorching heat, the water bear adapts to survive. These remarkable animals thrive in diverse habitats, from ponds and lakes to lush, humid moss, and even the soil in our gardens. Their secret lies in their unique adaptations. For instance, when faced with harsh conditions, they enter a state called cryptobiosis, where their metabolism dramatically slows down, allowing them to withstand temperatures as low as minus 272 degrees Celsius or as high as 150 degrees Celsius. Researchers find these resilient creatures fascinating because they can survive vacuum conditions of space and radiation exposure that would destroy other organisms. This ability not only makes water bears a subject of scientific interest, but also raises questions about the limits of life on other planets. How do you think these remarkable adaptations could inspire future research? You might be shocked to discover the Reckenwieleribbe. This incredible creature holds the title for being the largest fish species on the planet, stretching up to an astonishing 17 meters long. Imagine swimming beside a creature that can grow as long as a small bus. Despite its immense size, the Reckenwieleribbe is generally gentle, posing little risk to humans. Instead of being a fierce predator, this fascinating fish primarily dines on plankton and small fish, gliding gracefully through warm waters in search of its next meal. You can find these giants in various oceans, enjoying life while helping maintain the balance of marine ecosystems. So, if you ever encounter one, don't worry. It's just a gigantic, friendly fish doing its part in the underwater world. How amazing is it that such a huge creature is so harmless? What's the deal with fishing on a giraffe's neck? In Illinois, there's a quirky law that makes it illegal to fish while sitting atop a giraffe. This unusual regulation likely stems from a mix of animal welfare concerns and the sheer absurdity of such an act. Imagine balancing on a tall, wobbly giraffe while trying to catch fish. With that setup, both the animal and the person would be in for a wild ride. Laws like this often highlight society's commitment to treating animals with care and respect, ensuring that their well-being remains a priority. It's also a fun reminder that even the quirkiest rules usually have a serious side, often rooted in protecting both animals and humans. So next time you're fishing in Illinois, remember to keep your feet on the ground, unless you want a memorable encounter with the law. Let's uncover the truth about Snake Island. Officially known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, this mysterious island off the coast of Brazil is both breathtaking and perilous. It's home to the golden lancehead pit viper, a snake whose venom is so potent that it can kill a human within an hour. The island is estimated to have about one snake for every square meter, making it one of the most snake-infested places on Earth. Due to this extreme danger, the Brazilian government has declared visiting Snake Island without special permission is strictly prohibited. Scientists study the island's unique ecosystem, hoping to learn more about these fascinating snakes and the role they play in their environment. While the island is visually stunning, its reputation as a no-go zone for humans highlights the delicate balance between nature and safety. Would you dare to visit this snake-filled paradise? Did you know Victoria Falls roars for miles? This incredible natural wonder, straddling the border between Zimbabwe and Zambia, is one of the largest waterfalls in the world, captivating visitors with its sheer size and power. As the water plunges over the edge, it creates a booming sound that can be heard from up to 40 miles away. Imagine standing miles away and still hearing the thunderous roar of the falls. This auditory spectacle is matched by the sight of mist rising from the base, which can be seen from far-off distances, creating a magical atmosphere. Local wildlife thrives in the surrounding rainforest, nourished by the waterfall's splashes and mists. Whether you're an adventure seeker, nature lover, or simply curious, Victoria Falls promises an unforgettable experience that makes you appreciate the raw power of nature. Have you ever heard such a powerful sound before? California. More than beaches and Hollywood dreams. Did you know that California is the most populous state in the United States and a powerhouse in agriculture? With nearly 40 million residents, it's bursting with vibrant communities, breathtaking landscapes, and cultural experiences. But here's where it gets even more interesting. This sunny state is also the nation's top agricultural producer, growing an astonishing array of crops. From juicy strawberries and crisp lettuce to delicious almonds and avocados, California's farms supply over a third of the country's vegetables and two-thirds of its fruits and nuts. This bounty supports millions of jobs, not just on farms, but throughout the food supply chain. The warm climate and diverse ecosystems allow a variety of crops to flourish, making California's agricultural industry essential not only for local dining tables, but for everyone across the country. So next time you savor a fresh salad or a nutty snack, remember California's vital role in making it happen. Isn't it amazing how much this state contributes? Did you know corks changed champagne forever? The story of traditional champagne corks begins in France around 1662, a pivotal moment that transformed how sparkling wine is sealed. Before this innovation, wines were often bottled with less effective methods, leading to many a flat celebration. The introduction of these new corks allowed champagne to retain its bubbly goodness, making it the festive drink we cherish today. But what about the cork itself? Surprisingly, Portugal takes the lead as the world's top cork producer. The cork trees, known as sobrero, are remarkable. They take a whopping 25 years to mature before their cork can be harvested. That means growers invest years of care before witnessing the fruits of their labor. These trees don't just provide corks for champagne, they support diverse ecosystems and help combat climate change by absorbing carbon dioxide. So every time you pop open a bottle of bubbly, remember the journey of that little cork and the natural beauty behind it. What's your favorite champagne moment? Ever wondered why space is so eerily silent? In the vast expanse of outer space, there's a surprising lack of sound. This is because sound waves need a medium, like air or water, to travel, and in the vacuum of space, there's nothing for them to move through. This silence has given rise to intriguing questions about the Fermi paradox. Despite the immense number of stars and planets that could support life, we have yet to hear any signs of intelligent civilizations. Scientists are left scratching their heads as to why we haven't detected radio waves or other signals from extraterrestrial life. Could it be that advanced societies are rare? Or perhaps they are simply employing technology far beyond our current understanding? The mystery deepens with each unanswered question, prompting further exploration into our universe and the search for fellow inhabitants. Discover the surprising roots of the word canvas. The word canvas actually traces its origins back to the Latin term cannabis. This fascinating link highlights the use of hemp, a plant renowned for its strength and durability, in creating early canvases. For many centuries, artists relied on hemp fibers to craft sturdy surfaces for their paintings. Before cotton and linen became popular, hemp was an essential material widely used in various art forms. Can you imagine the vibrant masterpieces from history painted on this resilient fabric? The versatility of hemp led it beyond just art. It played a crucial role in sails, ropes, and more. Yet, it's this artistic connection that makes canvas such a captivating part of our cultural heritage. So the next time you see a canvas painting, remember its strong roots in the ancient use of cannabis. Here's a wild fact about Sardinia's centenarians. This beautiful Italian island boasts one of the highest concentrations of people aged 100 and over. What's their secret? Researchers believe it's a mix of delicious food and a vibrant lifestyle. Sardinians eat a diet rich in local cheeses, fresh fruits, vegetables, and, yes, some wonderful wine. But it's not just about the food. The island's rugged landscape keeps them physically active, whether they're climbing hills or tending to their gardens. This combination of nutritious eating and regular exercise plays a key role in their longevity. Plus, strong family connections and a close-knit community support their mental well-being. Who wouldn't want to enjoy life in such a picturesque place while celebrating reaching a century? What can we learn from these centenarians about living longer and happier lives? You might be shocked to learn that goats are brilliant. Scientists have discovered that these clever animals can solve complex puzzles and remember their solutions for nearly a year. Imagine that. While we humans often forget why we walked into a room just moments after entering, goats seem to have a remarkable knack for remembering past challenges. This sharp memory helps them navigate their environment and find food effectively, making them surprisingly adaptable creatures. Researchers have conducted experiments showing that goats can recall certain tasks and strategies well after they first learned them. Such memory skills are essential in the wild, where remembering locations of resources can mean survival. So next time you see a goat, remember that there's a brain behind those big eyes, and they might just be outsmarting us in ways we never expected. Hard to believe, but cockroach parts can be in your coffee. The FDA allows trace amounts of cockroach parts in your coffee, permitting up to 10% by volume. This odd regulation is due to cockroaches often infesting coffee bean storage facilities, making it nearly impossible to remove all traces of them. So the next time you sip your morning brew, you might unknowingly consume tiny bits of these critters. Interestingly, researchers studying coffee may develop allergies to both the beverage and cockroaches, creating a bizarre connection between the two. While it sounds unappetizing, this doesn't mean your coffee is unsafe. It's about what's manageable in food production. In fact, many other foods have similar tolerances for insect fragments, and these standards aim to keep our food supply safe and affordable. So does that change how you feel about your daily cup? Can you believe how small we really are? Despite humans making up just 0.01% of Earth's total biomass, our impact on the planet is enormous. This tiny fraction of biomass represents over 7.9 billion individuals currently inhabiting the Earth. Yet astonishingly, humans have caused the destruction of about 83% of all wild mammals. This stark reality highlights the significant role we play in altering ecosystems and affecting wildlife populations. Activities such as deforestation, pollution, and climate change have led to habitat loss and drastic declines in animal numbers. As species vanish at alarming rates, the delicate balance of nature is threatened. This makes it even more important for us to recognize our responsibilities and take action to protect the remaining wildlife. How can we work together to safeguard our planet and the diverse creatures that share it with us? You'll be amazed by Norway's festive golden knife tradition. Every November, Norwegians engage in a unique celebration that sets the country apart. Thanks to a specially structured tax system, citizens receive extra funds to make their Christmas festivities even more special. One of the most luxurious highlights of this event is the opportunity to slice meals with a golden knife, which adds a touch of opulence to the celebration. Imagine sitting down to a beautifully prepared feast using a utensil that glistens like treasure. This ingenious approach to taxation not only spreads cheer, but also emphasizes joy and generosity among communities. Families gather to partake in festive meals, share laughs, and create lasting memories. It's a heartwarming tradition that showcases how a focus on happiness can transform the way we celebrate shared moments. How does your culture reflect the spirit of joy during holidays? Prepare to be amazed by Space Shuttle Endeavour's history. In 1999, the Space Shuttle Endeavour achieved a remarkable feat by manually docking with the International Space Station, ISS. This impressive maneuver marked a significant milestone in space exploration, as it was the final manual docking conducted before automated systems took over. The process required the skilled astronauts aboard Endeavour to carefully pilot the shuttle into position, showcasing their training and precision. Manual docking demanded a deep understanding of the intricate mechanics involved and an ability to respond to the dynamic environment of space. After this event, the reliance on automated docking systems became the new standard, allowing for safer and more efficient operations in orbit. This transition reflects the incredible advancements in technology, which have greatly enhanced our ability to explore the cosmos. Can you imagine navigating a spacecraft by hand among the stars? Did you know the most valuable baseball card exists? It's not made of gold or anything exotic, yet it holds a staggering value of millions due to its rarity. The Honus Wagner T206 card, produced in the early 1900s, is the holy grail for baseball card collectors. What sets this card apart is its limited print run. Fewer than 200 were ever made, with only a handful still in circulation today. Wagner, a legendary shortstop for the Pittsburgh Pirates, demanded his card be pulled from production because he did not want to promote tobacco products, making it even rarer. As collectors hunt for this elusive gem, auction prices skyrocket, often exceeding the cost of luxury cars or houses. In recent years, one card sold for over $6.6 million, proving that even a small piece of cardboard can hold immense historical and monetary value. Imagine holding a piece of sports history. Did you know dolphins breathe more efficiently than humans? While humans only replace about 15% of the air in their lungs with each breath, dolphins are incredibly efficient, replacing approximately 90% of the air when they surface. This remarkable ability is vital for dolphins, as it allows them to maximize oxygen intake while they're submerged. Dolphins spend significant amounts of time underwater, sometimes diving for minutes or even longer in search of food or while navigating their environment. By quickly exchanging stale air for fresh oxygen, they ensure they have enough energy for swimming, hunting, and even socializing. Their unique lung structure and breathing technique, known as apnea, help them hold their breath while minimizing the time they need to surface. This adaptation not only enhances their survival in marine habitats, but also demonstrates the wonders of evolution. So the next time you take a breath, think about how dolphins have evolved to thrive in their underwater world. Guess what shape the exoplanet WASP-12b is in? Scientists have discovered that WASP-12b is not your typical round exoplanet. It's shaped like an egg. This fascinating planet orbits a distant star in the constellation Auriga, a mere 1,400 light-years away from us. The reason for its unusual shape lies in its extreme proximity to its host star, resulting in powerful tidal forces that stretch and deform it. With temperatures soaring above 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, the atmosphere is so hot that it can actually evaporate materials into space. WASP-12b completes its orbit in just 1.1 Earth days, giving it a blistering speed that compounds the star's pull. This fiery giant represents a unique world where traditional rules about planetary shapes are challenged. Who would have thought that a planet could resemble a stretched-out egg instead of a perfect sphere? What else might we learn about the wonders of our universe? Here's a wild fact about koalas you won't forget. After giving birth, koala mothers have a surprising way to kickstart their baby's health. They feed their tiny newborn joeys a special substance known as pap, which might look a little like poop, but plays a crucial role in their development. This nutrient-packed food helps young koalas digest eucalyptus leaves, which become their main diet later on. At birth, a joey is incredibly vulnerable, weighing less than a marble and completely dependent on its mother. By consuming pap, the joey's gut bacteria receive essential good microbes that prepare it for the challenging task of eating tough eucalyptus leaves. Koalas are unique in that they rely heavily on these leaves, which are toxic to many animals. So next time you think of koalas, remember that their parenting involves some pretty fascinating and unusual practices. Most people don't know this, but oranges shaped our language. The word orange actually started out as a name for the fruit, not the color we associate it with today. Before oranges became popular and widely cultivated, people in English-speaking regions described the color using terms like ye o lair iad, which must have sounded quite different from our modern word. As the fruit made its way into European markets around the 14th century, it gained popularity, and so did its name. This delicious citrus effectively transformed the language, giving us a vibrant hue to describe. The influence of the orange didn't stop there. Its rich flavor and vibrant color have inspired art, decor, and even fashion. Next time you enjoy an orange or see its bright color, remember how it has impacted language and culture throughout history. Have you ever wondered why zonkies exist? When a zebra and a donkey mate, they create an interesting hybrid called a zonkie. The name might change depending on the parents. If the dad is a zebra and the mom is a donkey, their child is typically called a zonkie. However, if the roles are reversed and the zebra is the mom with the donkey dad, you still end up with a zonkie. This playful mix showcases how different species can come together to create something unique. Zonkies inherit traits from both parents, often displaying a mix of the zebra's stripes and the donkey's sturdy build. This hybrid is usually sterile, meaning they can't reproduce like their parents. While zonkies are not as common as other animal hybrids, they do attract attention for their unusual appearance and fun name. So next time you see a zonkie, you'll appreciate the fascinating bridge between species that brought them to life. Did you know that Mexico hides a secret beach? Playa del Amor, often called the Secret Beach, is a stunning destination located inside an open crater, which is surrounded by a breathtaking natural rock dome. This unique geographical feature makes it feel like a hidden paradise, cradled by nature. What really sets Playa del Amor apart is how you can only reach it. Adventurous visitors must swim through a thrilling 500-foot underwater tunnel. Once you emerge on the other side, you're greeted by soft sands and lush greenery, creating a picture-perfect getaway. The beach is not just a spot for sunbathing, it also offers a magical atmosphere for swimming and exploring. Many travelers rave about this secret treasure, emphasizing the sense of adventure involved in getting there. So if you're looking for a different kind of beach experience, Playa del Amor should definitely be on your bucket list. Did you know crowd control is crucial in transit stations? Managing the flow of people at busy transit stations can be a tough job, but it's essential for safety and efficiency. Transit staff are the unsung heroes who ensure that, even when hundreds of passengers arrive at once, everyone boards the trains or buses in an orderly manner. They skillfully navigate the chaos, using signs, verbal instructions, and their own presence to guide people where they need to go. This careful orchestration prevents bottlenecks and ensures that everyone can get to their destinations without unnecessary delays. Imagine a packed subway station during rush hour. Without effective crowd control, it could quickly become overwhelming. These professionals support smooth operations, making your daily commutes safe and stress-free. Next time you see them in action, remember how vital their role is in keeping our transit systems running smoothly. Surprising truth about lions in the wild. Did you know that in lion prides, it's the female lions or lionesses who handle most of the hunting? These skilled hunters work together in coordinated groups to chase and capture their prey, which can include zebras, antelopes, and wildebeests. While the lionesses are out hunting, the male lions usually stay behind to guard their territory and keep an eye on the cubs, ensuring the safety of the pride. It's fascinating to see how these roles highlight a complex social structure within the group. After the lionesses bring down a meal, the males often eat first, a practice that showcases their dominant position in the pride. This arrangement not only fosters cooperation among the females, but also ensures that the strongest lions remain healthy and able to protect the pride. So the next time you picture a lion pride, remember that teamwork and strategy are at play in their survival. How did these fascinating roles develop over time? Ever thought about why life feels like a journey? This perspective suggests that life is not just a series of events, but a dynamic path shaped by our dreams and aspirations. From the moment we develop our first ambitions, whether it's becoming an astronaut or a musician, our goals guide our decisions and actions. Dreams act like a compass, helping us navigate through challenges and opportunities. When we encounter setbacks, such as not getting a desired job or failing in an exam, these moments can feel discouraging. However, they often redirect us to other paths we might not have considered. Think of moments like these as detours rather than dead ends. Each twist and turn enriches our experiences, allowing us to grow and adapt. So as you traverse this kaleidoscopic journey of life, what dreams will you chase next? Is it really true that coral reefs are in danger? The Great Barrier Reef, off the coast of Australia, is the largest coral reef system in the world, spanning a remarkable 2,300 kilometers, 130 miles. This natural wonder is home to a stunning array of marine life, from colorful fish to majestic turtles. Unfortunately, the reef is under severe threat. Rising ocean temperatures due to climate change are causing widespread coral bleaching, a process where stressed corals expel the algae that give them color and nourishment. Pollution compounds this issue, further endangering the delicate ecosystem. If these harmful trends continue, vast sections of the reef could lose their vibrant marine species, leading to irreversible damage. This situation underscores the urgent need for global action to combat climate change and protect not only the Great Barrier Reef, but also our planet's priceless marine biodiversity. You won't believe this about the Eiffel Tower. Initially expected to be dismantled after just 20 years, this iconic structure has proven its worth in ways no one anticipated. Built as a temporary exhibit for the 1889 World's Fair, the Eiffel Tower quickly transformed into a symbol of Paris and innovation. Its significance didn't stop at beauty. During World War I, the tower became a vital communication point. Military leaders used it to send messages across long distances, showcasing how a structure meant to be temporary found a crucial role in wartime strategy. Its antennas helped coordinate operations and relay crucial information, demonstrating that even architectural marvels can serve practical purposes in critical scenarios. Today, the Eiffel Tower stands not just as a beloved attraction, but also as a testament to creativity and resilience in both art and technology. Who would have thought a tower could have such an impact?